have a chance to talk about it and find out what you found out.
So my really great lesson idea for geography and weather would be to use a really exciting event such as Hurricane Katrina, and I'd like to get the students involved making decisions and responding to real-time events as they unfold.
So we're going to be looking today, Hurricane Katrina, your learning objective. You're going to be able to make some really difficult decisions. So you're going to become very, very important people. You're actually going to become advisors to the President today. The National Weather Centre is very important in feeding you information. They're going to send you reports over at the teleprint, and if you have a look on the table at the back, the reports are coming direct from feed above. If you listen carefully, you will hear the helicopters. Okay, and your team is going to need to collect those reports as those messages and information come in.
I'm going to give the students different roles. One of the more challenging roles would be the role of the climatologist, who will be mapping the hazard event as it unfolds. A slightly less challenging role will be an information coordinator, who's responsible for relaying information from the teleprinter, and the crisis manager will be there to make the overall decision with regards to how the team are going to respond to the hazard.
It looks set to hit a place called New Orleans, a city, but it's not certain yet, and that's why you're needed. There are certain flood defences that New Orleans already has, and they're called levees, but they're looking quite weak, and there's thousands of lives at risk in New Orleans. There's very poor people as well, some rich, some poor, some tourists. That might influence some of your decisions.
I'm going to use PowerPoint a lot throughout the lesson as visuals, and also set up transitions so that the slides will automatically move on to the next event.
So get ready, and it's over to you now, guys.
Well, it's to wait for further information. Because we don't really know that much about it. Should we declare a state of emergency in Florida, or shall we evacuate all some of the Florida residents?
7th Street and London Avenue canal levees have breached. They're threatening to flood 80% of the city. What decision are you going to make?
As the events are unfolding and the weather situation is escalating, students are having to respond and use their decision-making skills to their maximum. They should be plotting information, and we'll be using the maps to make those good geographical decisions.
What do you guys think? What are you going to go for?
Yeah.
B? Okay, so number 9B, that's 10 points. That was a good decision. Well done.
Next event, guys, on the big board.
Yeah, but what should we say?
Okay, you've got 0 for that decision. 4B, 0, 5C, 10.
That happens again.
Getting better.
And 25 and 86.
Right, guys. Okay, you've all done so well so far as your different roles. We're now going to have to tie it all together.
In the plenary, we're going to bring in all of the elements that we've looked at. We're going to make sure that weather becomes a really exciting topic for them. They've made some really difficult decisions with regards to Hurricane Katrina, a real weather event, and hopefully they understand the relevance and why we're studying it in geography. Some of the issues that I really enjoyed thinking about when I was putting this lesson together were the way in which the students will really take ownership of the task.
I think we should target the poorer areas for evacuation because they can't get out easily.
They're really independent. They're actually excited to be doing the task. It's completely different from being a teacher-led lesson. It's more teacher of facilitator, and giving them the responsibility to make the success themselves.
I liked it when we were all giving ideas and help, and we all come to a conclusion, but it all comes from different minds.
When you see on the TV that the President has made these decisions about the weather and what decisions to make about his country, you understand now because there's so many different aspects that the weather causes.